So we went to Clean Start, and when we were there, we met all of the volunteer staff, because everyone who works there is a volunteer. They have no paid employees. And we got to talk to a lot of the clients who use Clean Start, and unfortunately the majority of them did not want to be filmed. But they were all very polite and very nice, and really, I think, enjoyed talking to someone who wasn't a usual face in Clean Start. They felt kind of ashamed and embarrassed, that you could see like the kind of the looks on their faces and stuff. And that was mainly, I would say, the minorities in Clean Start. There was about 80% minorities there, and basically everyone that we talked to didn't really want to give their name, and if we ever asked really any personal information, they kind of shied away from going too in depth with their personal life. But they had nothing but good things to say about Clean Start. They loved everyone who worked there. They had the utmost respect for everyone who volunteered their time, and they were very gracious, and it seemed like they really appreciated and needed the help, so it was a good experience.
They are. I think they are, because I don't think they have the capability of staying sober to go out there and try to better themselves. The lifestyle that they're living right now is what they want to do.
Okay.
And we have got several of them back on their feet again and have their own homes and working at Walmart, working at Sam's.
Okay.
But the way they are now, they're at the level they want to stay at.
Like that. And then we have Social Security comes here once a month, and so they don't have to stand in line someplace, and with that we've been able to get several of them IDs, which gives them an opportunity to go out into the public and get a job and so on. And they get their mail here. They can use this as a mailing address, and that's how they can establish a resident address. Okay. So that they can get an ID card.
I specifically asked about the minorities that come, and what kind of minorities and what kind of ethnicities and races come. And the staff, at first they didn't understand what I meant, and when I explained that I meant between not only African Americans, but Latinos, it was an overwhelming answer that they don't see the Latin Americans or Latinos. I mean, there's various reasons why. It's predominantly the African Americans that they see, and not the Latinos. We also asked the clients as we were talking to them, and they were more than happy to talk to us, but it was kind of a touchy subject because we don't want to offend them in asking this, because most of them were African American. The other one that did not have a problem actually talking about that was the female that we talked with, who was also an African American. And you don't see them, male or female. And they said that most of it was because of immigration status. And they said that you see them on the streets, but you don't see them in the organizations. But the one that stood out for me was the female African American, and she was the most open with us and told us her whole entire life story. And there was nothing off limits. She really didn't want to talk specific, like, she didn't want to give us her name, but she didn't mind telling us everything she knew and answering any question that we could possibly have. And we definitely felt most comfortable asking her about the minority question.
Didn't have no water, no light. I heard about them at the soup kitchen, and that they would start the program. And I know I didn't take a shower, so I just tried to come here, and I come here off and on. And so now I've been coming here since they've been open. You know what I'm saying? I've been struggling to get myself right in the right place. I mean, in a home where I don't have to come here, but I was to continue to come here once God gets me on the right path to get in a home with a shower, those things I need. But I was continue to come here to see them or to donate to them because they have helped me. Right now, me and my husband, my fiance, we ain't got no water. We just moved to another trailer. We moved to a new place, and the water, the trailers is not that good. We get ready to move in June, so that's why I'm still coming. It does listen good. We got the house, and you know what I'm saying. I love to get so fresh and clean.